Hi, Earthlings! Welcome to the MotherShip. I am so thankful you're joining me today. My name is Sophia, and I am here to deliver channeled messages from Spirit. So, Earthlings, today's pick a card reading are for those of you who have yet to meet your person, your special someone. We are going to be asking Spirit today, how will you meet this person? So, often we have an idea in our head about how certain manifestations will transpire, how they will show up in our lives. And what's funny is Spirit always has the best way to deliver information, circumstances, and people to us. And sometimes we close ourselves off to those avenues because we just don't believe it's going to happen that way. So I wanted to bring you this reading today to just bring some clarity to how events can transpire and play out. As usual, I have 3 groups for you to choose from, but today I did pre-shuffle and pre-pick 3 oracle cards for each group. So you actually have cards in your pick a card reading. So today, group 1, you have this stack of cards as well as the toast and egg. I told you guys I was going to bring these erasers back. Group 2, you have this stack of cards and the little mini hot dog. Group 3, you have this stack of cards and the little croissant. So do what you need to do, Earthlings, to ground yourself, find your breath, tune into your own intuition, and figure out which one of these groups is speaking to you the most. I will have all of your timestamps in the description box below, as well as a pinned comment. So I will join you in your reading once you choose. Hi, group 1, welcome. If you chose this stack of cards and the little toast and egg, then these will be your messages. Again, we are asking Spirit today, how will you meet your person? And what we're going to do with these oracle cards is we're going to start off with your current energies so we can just get some confirmation as to where you're currently at in this situation in regards to meeting your person. And then that's that further validation confirmation as we pull the tarot and get information about how this meeting will transpire. So if the messages resonate today, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, Earthlings. If you do feel inspired, there are ways to support this channel in the description box below. Enough of that, let's get right into your reading. So we have Believe in the Impossible, Blue Moon. We also have Root Girl, the Disowned Self. Interesting energy. Okay. And then we have Witch's Wounds, Remedy, Magical Medicine, Sacred Heart, Another Day. Ooh, group 1. This is feeling really, really spiritual. This is feeling like you have been on this journey of the heart. You've understood that, I wanted to say recent heartbreak. So for a few of you, it might have been a recent heartbreak, but for majority of you, it's heartbreak of the past that has led you to this place of self-fulfillment. It has led you to a place of understanding who you are. For some of you, I'm seeing that you're tracing back through your ancestral roots at this time. You might be doing one of those like DNA tests to figure out where your heritage comes from, what cultures, race, what parts of the world your family basically came from in order for you to understand yourself a little bit better. For others of you, this is literally you doing chakra work on your root chakra, grounding yourself through yoga and meditation, taking more walks out in nature, taking more time to connect to nature to really rebuild that strength. And you're also taking that energy and like rebuilding your heart space, so your heart chakra. For those of you who have done this ancestral research, you're learning that your ancestors were very magical people. For some of you, that's, you have Celtic roots. For others of you, you have roots in Africa, places in the world where there is old ancient magic that has been around since, before written language. And you're understanding that your ancestors, the people that have come before you and actually lived in this physical world and already passed on, are with you at all times. So I'm seeing this healing journey. I'm seeing you rebuilding yourself from the root up. Physically, you're rebuilding yourself, spiritually, mentally, emotionally. You're getting to the point again where you believe in all manifestation. You believe all things are possible. You're believing the impossible is possible again. So Spirit really wants to acknowledge that this journey, this spiritual journey that you are on right now, Group one is what is leading up to you meeting your person. It's not because you meeting your person is the most significant event in your life, but going through the heartbreak that you went through, going through the wounds that you went through, and learning how to build yourself back up has taught you that this relationship between you and you is truly the most important relationship. So when you do meet your person, you're already whole and complete. Before I move on to tarot, I did get another message that came through. For some of you, you have ancestral roots to like Massachusetts, Salem, Massachusetts. I'm seeing like literal like witch trials and somebody going through a very, very, very harsh end. And so that imprint and those memories of that past life that you experience have been coming up through this healing process, and you've literally been making peace with the part of yourself that is still protecting your soul and your energy from horrible things that you had been through. So there's this huge healing process, and as we've come back, you know, from Mercury retrograde, Mercury is direct as I'm making this recording. So we're direct with Mercury, but as you went through that period, through eclipse season, through Mercury retrograde, you learned a lot about your roots, and you've made peace with a lot of the things that your soul has gone through in past lifetimes. And again, this is just priming the pump is what I'm hearing for this meeting that is going to be taking place. So let's go into tarot and see specifically how will you meet your person. For group one, please, Spirit, how will they meet their person? And again, this is however you define this partnership. For some of us, it's, you know, my divine counterpart. Some people use the words twin flame or soulmates. It's different for everyone, okay? But this is however you define this significant relationship, this person that you know is destined for you. How will group one meet their person, Spirit? All right, clear, concise messages, please. This energy, your energy, group one, is very grounded. It is very stable. It is very balanced. So if you're at a point right now where you're watching this video and you're like, I don't feel that way, Spirit is trying to cement that this really is your energy. So if you're doubting it, again, believe in the impossible. Believe what you can't see right now. Okay, believe where your heart wants to lead you in your mind when you're going through meditation, when you're grounding yourself and you're being mindful. Spirit is saying, hey, you know those dreams that you have, the Magician in reverse, Eight of Swords, those fantasies that you have, those things that you think are not possible, you need to believe in them right now. You need to get to the point where you're visualizing, imagining the best case scenario, because from that energy, Spirit can bring in these manifestations, okay? Two of Pentacles in reverse, Chariot in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse, and the Ten of Wands. Let's pull one more, the Emperor. There they are. Okay, the Empress. Oh my gosh, guys, at the bottom of the deck. So group one, like Spirit was like, no, pull one more card, Fia, and I did, and then there they are, and there you are. And again, regardless of gender, how you identify, how this person will identify, they are coming through as divine masculine energy. You are coming through as divine feminine energy. We have really powerful connection here with the Emperor and the Empress. So you right now, group one, you're learning how to embody this Empress energy with this healing that you're going through, taking the wound that you experienced and possibly multiple wounds that you've experienced, and learning how to be the alchemist. That's why we have the Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is doing that internal work, okay? Being the alchemist, learning how to transition really harsh energy, challenging energy into the energy of what serves you the best. Learning how to truly manifest, again, things unseen, meaning how do we feel about ourselves? How do you feel about yourself, group one? When you look in the mirror, do you see Empress energy? And if you don't, there's nothing wrong with that, but it is an indication of work that needs to be done, okay? So you are meeting this person through this spiritual journey. I can see here that you really are doing everything you can to heal yourself. So I see you making the journey through many different avenues. For some of you, that is health and fitness. You know, you're working on what you eat, what you drink, how you take care of your body, but doing it from a grounded place of making sure that it's done with love and not criticism. Okay. For those of you that are taking more of like an Eastern medicine approach, you know, you might be going to acupuncture or regular massage. You might be taking yoga. For some of you, you're like becoming a yoga teacher. So you're going to be doing some kind of training. For some of you, you're learning how to do Reiki, or you're going to a Reiki master, and from there, you're going to feel inspired to practice Reiki yourself. So how you meet your person is through one of these avenues of health and healing and wellness. So for some of you, literally, this person will be in a fitness class. They might be next to you in a cycle class. They might be next to you in a yoga class. They might be in the waiting room at an acupuncture, place, or in the waiting room when you're waiting to get your Reiki done. This person is somebody who is also on a healing journey. So as you're guided towards healing yourself, you're guided towards this person. For some of you, I see you in like a metaphysical bookstore or like a tarot store. You're buying like tarot cards. You're like, you know, I'm going to start reading tarot for myself. This person either works there or they're there shopping for some, you know, crystals, something metaphysical themselves. And that's really fun. That's like a really fun scenario where you're just like kind of bump into this person in the most random place. And you're like, I'm on my spiritual journey. They're like, so am I. So aren't I? And I say it that way. I know it's funny, but that's how my person says, so am I. So aren't I? So when it comes to signs, take them as they resonate, group one. But we definitely have a Gemini energy here with the Magician. We have Cancer with the Chariot. We have strong Aries with the Emperor. And we could also get Aries with the Magician. With the Empress, we are getting Libra energy today. But remember, these signs might be somewhere significant within your chart or your person's chart. And since you haven't met this person yet, you would have to figure out their chart after the fact, right? So that might come through later on as further confirmation if you come back to this video. Let's go a little bit deeper, clarify with tarot, see what additional messages want to come through. But Spirit is being very adamant about you sticking to this healing journey, learning about yourself, learning about the spiritual path that excites you the most. So for some of you, it's not even like health and wellness. It's like, I know I'm going to be, you're telling yourself, you're like, I'm going to be painting. I'm going to be doing some kind of creative, I'm going to have some kind of creative outlet for myself. And it's through that creative outlet that you meet this person. And as I flipped the deck, I saw the Tower. It's shocking. Like how you meet this person is shocking. It's like you do not expect it whatsoever because you're so immersed in what you're doing in the moment that it just happens. And I thought about it before I did this reading, group one. I was going to do timelines, but I got this really strong message from Spirit that for some of us, it slows us down when we hear timing. So this could happen at any time. I'm not going to give a definitive time for this. I'm not going to say weeks, months, or years, or even days or hours. I'm just going to say this can happen at any time, because that's when manifestations do occur rapidly, is when we don't put limitations, self-imposed limitations. And Spirit really wants, there's that Two of Pentacles in reverse again. Spirit really wants you to understand that a lot of limitations that you've been encountering are self-imposed, but through this healing of your heart, you forgive yourself for those things. You realize that, you know what, you're learning, you're on a learning journey, just like everybody else. And you have the ability, Eight of Swords again, to release yourself. Release yourself from this mental prison that you've been in, because we have the Eight of Swords twice. Eight of Swords and Hierophant at the bottom of the deck, you guys. There's Taurus energy. Eight of Swords is us holding ourselves back with self-imposed limitations. And Spirit really wants you to get off of that teeter-tottering, like, emotional imbalance that you create for yourself when you doubt your power, when you doubt yourself. And that's part of this, like, ancestral history, you learning about who your people were, where your family came from, it's going to empower you. You're going to hear about a person or a group of people who have done something significant or gone through something significant. You're going to realize that their DNA is within you. The same blood is running through your veins, and you have just as much strength and mental fortitude to go through the things that you need to go through in your life journey. Okay, I'm seeing that because the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, there is this significant ending, and at certain times it's felt like life was working against you. Like, why have you not met this person yet? But Spirit really wants to acknowledge the fact that if you had already met this person, it wouldn't be the same connection, because you had to go through what you needed to go through, group one, in order to be even able to recognize that this person is your emperor. Okay, this person is somebody who, when you meet them, you're going to be like, oh, it's almost going to feel like time stands still for a moment. And you're going to have this pause of like, is this that person? And the answer is yes. And how the relationship unfolds, that's a whole nother reading. But this is your person. And how you meet them is going to be through this journey of self-love, self-healing, releasing any of this unhappiness from the past, any of these wounds from the past that have made you doubt yourself. Because Spirit brought out the Two of Pentacles in reverse and the Eight of Swords in reverse twice. Okay, really verifying that you have been doubting yourself. And that's that's part of being human. So there's no criticism there. But Spirit is very gently and lovingly letting you know, group one, that there is no need to doubt yourself anymore. And where you have doubted yourself, remember that you are the teacher that you've been seeking. You know inside where your path is leading you, and you don't have to see the entire path laid out. Right? You don't have to see it laid out. All you need to do is take the next step. And right now, that next step is this healing journey. Okay. And that's where you will meet this person. So that's where I'm going to leave the messages. Group one, I want to say thank you so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energy. I really hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you stay well. Hi, group two. Welcome. If you chose this stack of cards with the little mini hot dog, then these will be your messages. Again, today we're asking Spirit, how will you meet your person? We are going to start off with the oracle cards to just check in with your current energies, get some confirmation and validation there first, and then we'll jump into tarot with specifics about how you will meet this person. So if the messages resonate today, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you feel inspired, Earthlings, there are ways to support this channel in the description box below. Enough of that. Now let's jump right in. So first we have nothing is yet set in stone, mutable moon. Okay. And then we have Joyful Muse, Inspiration. Love that card. And finally, we have Voodoo Roots, Respect, Survival, Liberation, and Freedom. Ooh, group two. So this is really powerful energy coming through right away for you. You are in a space of really feeling yourself, feeling your own energy, enjoying your own company, finding ways to make your heart sing is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, you are literally magicians. I meant to say musicians, but I said magicians instead. So for some of you, you have Gemini in your chart, or you are manifesting very powerfully like the magician card. For others, you are I keep saying it, musicians. I'm sorry, group two. I love this. I love channeling, and like I think I'm going to say one thing and something else comes out of my mouth, but it's synchronicity and it's meant to happen. So for some of you, you are manifesting great things for yourself right now. You are feeling like the hobbies, the things that you do for fun, the friends that you have, the relationships that you keep, even at work, you're feeling very light, free, and able. Like, you know that if you put your mind to something, you're going to accomplish it. So you might be up for a promotion at work right now, or going for a promotion at work. You might be finding a new group of people that share the same interests with you. For some of you, I'm hearing D&D. That's so much fun. For others, it's literally like a musical group. You guys are possibly starting a band with a group of people, or you are joining in some kind of practice group where you're playing instruments together, you're getting together, you're having just so much fun being creative. For others of you, it really is art, like some kind of fine art, whether that's painting or drawing or sculpting. I'm seeing you walking around outside, like you're enjoying the summer, weather. If you're here in the northern hemisphere, we're going, from spring to summer. We have this like beautiful weather coming through. For those of you who are in the southern hemisphere, it's still like you're still taking time for yourself to spend time in nature, to enjoy that sunshine. I'm just seeing people swimming and hiking and just so many things coming through, and you having this go with the flow attitude of nothing is yet set in stone, which if you're in a pessimistic mindset, that feels concerning. But if you're in an optimistic mindset, that feels liberating, right? It feels like anything is possible and that you are the creator of your own experience right now. For some of you, you're doing daily affirmations, or you're thinking about doing daily affirmations, and this is that confirmation from spirit that is going to help you right now. I highly recommend Louise Hay or anybody from Hay House, to be perfectly honest, but Louise Hay, her affirmations are like affirmations on steroids, and she just has this beautiful motherly energy that comes through. So for some of you, that might be significant. There's always free resources on YouTube. For others, you are doing these affirmations on your own. You might be doing mirror work, which is very significant for somebody who follows Louise Hay's. Mirror work is literally looking in the mirror and telling yourself that you love yourself, noticing what comes up from that energy, and then from there doing the work. So if you feel uncomfortable telling yourself you love yourself, there's work to be done there. And if you can do it, then you can add on from there. The positive affirmations can go a little bit deeper. For others, you might be tapping or finding some other holistic route of rewiring subconscious thinking, rewiring the way that you view yourself and you view the world. And right away, you're feeling the benefits of that practice. Spirit wants to confirm this current energy because this is the path that's leading you down, your journey in order to meet your person. So let's go into tarot and see how you will meet your person. For group 2, please, how does group 2 meet their person? And this is however you define person, right? Like, is this your divine counterpart, your twin flame, your soulmate? That is solely up to you, however you define that significant relationship, group 2. I am merely here today to message how this can transpire. Thank you, Spirit. One more shuffle. For group 2, how does group 2 meet their person? For group 2, how do they meet their person? Clear, concise messages, please, Spirit. I feel this fun energy. Yes, there it is, the 4 of Wands. And these cards wanted to come out, but since they didn't flip up, I am not going to take them today. Thank you, Spirit. Let's go a little bit deeper. There's just like, you are going out and you are having fun. Maybe with some of your friends, you are literally going to a festival like you see here in this image. There are people dancing, there's music going through the air, like this beautiful energy flowing around them. There's a tent with tiki torches. So some of you are going to a festival, you're dancing all night, you meet your person while you're dancing. Queen of Pentacles, you are out in nature, you're enjoying this time in nature to recharge your battery, to fuel your heart from within, and within this space of being centered, calm, and true to yourself. Like, you're in this really authentic energy here. We also got the 6 of Pentacles. This is where you meeting your person is transpiring. Yes, King of Cups in reverse, the Chariot, Knight of Cups in reverse, one more. Spirit said the Star, and the Queen of Wands in reverse. Okay. So we have strong Aquarius here. We also have strong Cancer energy, but I am getting earth sign, water sign also coming through. So again, take the zodiac signs as they resonate. This is a general reading. You might have these signs somewhere significant within your chart, and Spirit is using that as a confirmation for you. Otherwise, the person that you will meet will have these signs somewhere significant within their chart, but you won't know that till you meet them. So again, I am seeing you traveling, especially with the Chariot. You are traveling. Some of you might be taking a road trip with your friends, and you have like these little spots that you want to see, these random sites, you know, before you reach your final destination, and you are stopping in the most like eclectic, kind of fun, quirky places, and you meet your person. You might be traveling with a group of friends, and within that group of friends is your person. For some of you, again, I'm seeing going to a festival, going to a place where you are camping out, where you are literally staying in a tent or a camper, under the trees, under the stars. And again, I'm seeing this really fun, like social interaction, social group. So for some of you, some of the extracurricular activities that you're doing right now that are helping feeding your soul and making you feel just good about where you're at is the gateway to meeting your person. It's either through one of those activities, or it's because you're in this high vibing energy of being true to yourself that this person starts to come through. So for some of you, you have social media and you are documenting this journey that you're on right now. Like, this is the group that I've joined. This is the trip that I'm taking, and you're documenting this journey and you're inspiring your person, and your person sees you through this documentation of your journey on social media, and they reach out to you and they're like, you are inspiring me. I want to do what you are doing. Tell me how you had the courage. Tell me how you had the strength to just step outside and do these amazing things that you're doing. So some of you are performing with your group. Some of you are on tour, like literally on tour. Whatever you're doing, it's balancing in the Six of Pentacles, where you feel like everything you've given to the situation is coming back to you, but like tenfold, 100-fold, 1,000,000-fold. You are getting these confirmations again and again and again through Spirit that this journey that you're on, and especially there's so much self-love here with the King of Cups in reverse and the Knight of Cups in reverse. This journey of loving yourself and your own unique expression is just boosting your energy to the point that this person will never be able to stay away. Like, this meeting is inevitable, and it's going to happen in the most fun way. Like, I'm seeing you dancing with a group of people, and before you know it, you turn around and this person is dancing right next to you, and neither one of you knew that you both were there, like in each other's energy, until you looked up, and then you lock eyes, and it's just boom, it's just over. From there on out, that's your person. And I'm getting the sense that when you meet this person, it's happening in such a serendipitous way that the two of you know right away that this is the one, and you are like inseparable after this. So I'm trying to think what else. I'm looking at the King of Cups. This King of Cups is at the beach. Again, this could be happening somewhere. I see a lot of sand, and I got that with the Four of Wands card too. So I am not as up to date on all the festivals, but I know like Burning Man is like in the desert and there's lots of sand. So some of you, if hopefully Burning Man hasn't already occurred, but if it hasn't, it's something like Burning Man. If you're near a coastline, it's something on the coast. Like, you're literally camping on a beach is what I'm seeing. And for those of you who are like, I don't step out into nature, this is something like within the city, you go to a big event. There's maybe, even if you don't go to bars or clubs, but there's a big event, there's a festival, an outdoor festival within the city. Like, there could be skyscrapers around you, but you're in a park and you guys are just dancing or playing music, and there's just art and face painting and kids running around and people socializing and having a ton of fun, and you meet your person. So let's go a little bit deeper with clarifiers. But it is going to be one of those moments where you're in your zone, because your vibe is high, group 2. You're in your zone, you're tuning out basically the rest of the world, and you're dreaming. You're in that dream state of just like, I feel so good. How can I keep maintaining this good vibe energy, and all of a sudden you just lock eyes with this person. This person's there. This person is just there, and they are definitely like, to you, this is like a very attractive person. This is your type. This is somebody that you're like, oh, okay, like instant crush on, like kind of giddy little school kid energy here. Because I couldn't even get those words out. It's going to be like, I can't even speak to you right now because you're hot. All right, Spirit. Yeah, a little awkward, you know? The Fool in reverse, Aries energy, 3 of Cups in reverse, 2 of Pentacles in reverse, and the 9 of Cups in reverse, 7 of Wands in reverse. Okay. So Spirit is letting me know that there may be some alcohol involved in this situation. When you meet this person, and that might put a little bit of doubt into your mind, like, well, maybe we just connected over the, you know, the spirits. And Spirit's like, no, even though alcohol might be involved, the connection that you're feeling is real, and what you need to do is give yourself an opportunity to take that leap of faith and like trust the inner guidance to take that leap of faith and get to know this person, the two of you. So once you meet this person in this random place at this random time that's most unexpected, you're going to have to take that leap of faith in order to connect with them outside of this space, whether that means they're asking for your number and you give it to them, or you take that leap of faith and you give them your number, or maybe you're connected on social media and you start talking on a regular basis, or because you've met in this situation, you give them your information for social media and then you start chatting that way. So Spirit saying it is safe to trust that you can communicate with this person, that you can build something with this person. You have to take it out of this dream state that you meet in and then keep moving forward, okay? So don't doubt that just because alcohol might be involved, that this isn't real. It is very real. Spirit had to wait for a time where your guard was down, you're in this beautiful energy that you've been in order for this to transpire. And once it does, it is the real deal, okay, group 2? So this is where I'm going to leave your messages. I want to say thank you so much for joining me and sharing your beautiful energy today. I really hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you stay well. Hi, group 3. Welcome. If you chose this stack of cards with the winking croissant, then this will be your reading. Again, we're asking Spirit today, how will you meet your person? And before we jump into tarot, I want to start with these oracle cards to check in with your current energies. I felt guided to do that intuitively to confirm where you are right now in this path to meeting your person. So if the messages resonate today, please like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. If you feel inspired, Earthlings, there are ways to support this channel in the description box below. Enough of that, let's jump right in. So first we have your dreams need a practical plan, full moon in Taurus. Garden of Venus, rest and renewal. Gorgeous card, love that. And finally, we have secret seances, spirit world messages, assistance, and memories. Ooh, okay, so currently, group 3, you are doing the witchy thing, is what I'm hearing. So for some of you, you are literally strengthening your magical practice, whether that means you have started to take acknowledgement and spend special energy and time celebrating the new moons, the full moons, learning your astrological chart, understanding how the celestial bodies have influenced you throughout your lifetime, how they're influencing you right now. You're really checking in with this magical energy. And I know I use the term witchy. For some of you, that might be like a term that you're fine with. For others, you're not. Just take it as it resonates. What I'm tuning into is this, what we call magic, you know, using the power of our intentions to move things forward. So group 3, Spirit is really acknowledging that you have been setting intentions. You have been more purposeful with your intentions, and that this energy is a beautiful energy to be in. And it's the gateway to the things that you're trying to manifest, including this person. Spirit also wants to acknowledge with manifestation, especially with this reading, I asked, if I should be talking about timelines, and Spirit was very adamant that we just let it be when it comes to the timelines, talk about how this person will be met, the circumstances that you will be in versus when this will happen. And I'm getting this very strongly with you, group 3, because I'm getting the sense that you've been like, when is this going to happen? And Spirit really, really, really wants you to pump the brakes right there, because the more we're like, such and such hasn't manifested yet, or when is something manifesting, then that's the only energy that Spirit can bring in. We receive what we give out. So if we're constantly saying this hasn't happened, then Spirit says, unfortunately, then this hasn't happened. We know this hasn't happened yet, but in order for it to manifest, you have to get out of the energy of when will it happen. Stay in the energy of, you already know that somewhere within your energetic field, this person exists. So they're already here and now. But when is it going to materialize in the 3D? It doesn't matter. What it needs to materialize in is within your mind's eye, within your energy field. And so these 3 cards are showing that that's your practical plan going forward, is understanding that this person already exists somewhere within your energy. So they already exist somewhere within your life. So I'm literally getting from Spirit that when you go to bed at night, you need to sleep on one side of the bed because you're leaving space for your person on the other side. You need to imagine, if you are looking for a partner, that you would be wearing a ring to signify your relationship, that you imagine you're already wearing that ring, or perhaps wear a ring on that finger to really solidify that feeling. When you talk about yourself and your future, you're always including this energy of this other person because you know this person already exists. So that was very specific, group 3, and unlike any of the messages that came through for 1 and 2. So Spirit really, really, really wanted to bring that to your attention, that the more you look at the clock and the more you say, when is this going to happen? When is this going to happen? Imagine there's a little watch there. When is this going to happen? That slows down the manifestation process. And you are very powerful. You have a lot of energy working in your favor. So Spirit wants you to get out of your own way when it comes to the how and when. So we're going to talk about the how. Let's get into tarot. And Spirit, how will group 3 meet their person? How will group 3 meet their person? And I just wanted to leave it general. I didn't want to say twin flame, soulmate, or any of those things. And as I split the deck, we have the Lovers there. So for some of you, this is your divine counterpart, but we wanted to focus today on just how will this happen? Because sometimes we just can't see it coming. So for group 3, please, Spirit, clear, concise messages for group 3. How will they meet their person? This card really wants to come out. Temperance in reverse, Sagittarius energy. So we have Taurus energy, Sagittarius energy. Remember, the zodiac signs can be somewhere within your chart, or once you do meet this person, you will realize it's somewhere within their chart. 10 of Pentacles, yeah. Group 3, 4 of Pentacles. Okay, what else? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Queen of Pentacles, yes. And the Hangman in reverse, Pisces energy. And the Tower in reverse. Okay, Scorpio, Aries energy, 6 of Swords. Okay, so group 3, there again, this message of control, this message of holding on to things that you no longer need to hold on to when it comes to your manifestation. So part of your journey through this magic, through understanding who you are as a creator, is learning to release some of that control. Okay, so this Hangman in reverse is letting you know that the perspective that you need to embody is one that you are almost afraid to embody. This Tower is in reverse. It's an internal tower. It's an aha moment. It's a realization that might shock you about yourself, where you realize, you know what, sometimes I really do want to control something so much that I want to plan out every single circumstance. And why can I not manifest from a space of being able to plan everything out. And Spirit's like, because that's not how manifestation works. You set your intention and you say, this is the outcome that I know I believe for myself. I know I deserve it. I know I can pull it in, right? We have to believe that we deserve the things that we're asking for. And from there, Spirit will allow life to unfold and guide you down the path that you need to be guided down in order for that manifestation to come to fruition. And how it happens is often not the way that we planned for it to happen. So I am seeing some of you are changing careers. There's a lot of money on the table. Some of you are changing the way that you bring money into your world. You're learning something new. Like for some of you, you're literally becoming a real estate agent, or you're learning to like sell insurance, and you're taking on this new career journey, and that is bringing you to a place of balance in your physical world, in your 3D world, where you are this provider for yourself and others. You're this nurturing energy. You might have significant earth placement somewhere within your chart. So Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You're no longer playing it safe is what I'm hearing. Even though you might be going into a very practical career, you are taking a risk in shifting your perspective and allowing yourself to move away from things that in the past might have been holding you back. Okay. So you're no longer blocking your heart. You're no longer blocking your mind. You're moving forward in a direction that you didn't believe you would take in the past. And from that space, that's where you meet your person. So you might meet your person in training, whether you're going into real estate. Again, I'm seeing like insurance agents, real estate agent. You might meet your person in training. This person might be training you. This person might work at the new company that you go work for. This person might be one of your clients when you have this new career path. Or if you already are in a career where you're like, I know I'm not leaving that career, you might be getting a promotion. You might be moving into a management position. And from there, this person comes into your world. So I'm seeing this very practical energy. You're doing self-healing with this work of changing your perspective, of allowing Spirit to come through and surprise and delight you is what I'm hearing, group 3, because this 10 of Pentacles, this Queen of Pentacles, Spirit is letting you know that you can have your cake and eat it too. That this person that's coming into your world, and that once you release control over the how and you just allow it to happen, this person is going to help support this energy of the Queen of Pentacles. This person is somebody that you can build a legacy with. This person is somebody that will be your forever. And oh, I saw somebody on a plane. I see like a business trip. This person could be sitting next to you on a plane. This person could be sitting next to you in an airport when you're waiting for a plane. There is this very like practical energy of like, I'm doing my business and nothing can distract me because I am group 3 and I have this type A personality. And this is not to throw shade, group 3, because I know I've been there. I'm a recovering perfectionist myself. But you're like, I am on my mission, I'm doing my thing, and nothing can stop me. And then all of a sudden, there they are. There's your person. And you're like, what? Like something like fun and just energetic will connect you to. This person will be able to crack a smile. This person will be able to get you to stare at them. Because right here, I see every single person right here that are in a card by themselves, their eyes are closed, except for that Temperance, okay? Their eyes are closed, and this person can get you to look up, to look into their eyes, to find that connection through, human interaction, which right now you're just all business, group 3, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like Queen of Pentacles is one of my favorite queens, because this queen has got it made. She has taken care of herself. Again, regardless of how you identify gender-wise, this feminine energy has taken care of herself. This feminine energy knows where she's going, knows what she wants, and gets what she wants because she provides it for herself. And this is somebody who's going to break that barrier. Devil in reverse. Yes, the Moon. Hangman again, this time upright, and we have strengths. We have Leo, Pisces, we have Cancer again, and then we have Capricorn. I don't know why I said Cancer again, but don't worry about that. So this is definitely something that you do not see coming. And it happens when you release this control, devil in reverse, like releasing this like toxic control of like trying to manipulate every situation. And it's not, again, not to throw shade at all. It's like sometimes we have to understand that we're the ones slowing things down. And Spirit just wants to make that very clear. Spirit's like, group 3, you're capable of so many things. You're capable of everything. Anything you put your mind to, you really are truly going to manifest. And there's the full upright. Spirit wants you to take a leap of faith, be like a child, understand that you don't have to have everything figured out or mapped out, planned out for this to be successful. And again, another message that I'm getting through is this person, not only how you meet this person, but who this person is will surprise you, because you have an idea in your head. And once you release that idea and you meet this person, you're like, wow, that's even better than I could have possibly imagined, right? That's even better than I could have possibly imagined. And how I met this person is even more fun than I could have possibly imagined. Okay. So Spirit is saying, release the control, do your thing like you always do. But once you release that control, and as you heal that part of yourself that feels so attached to the outcome, that's when this person can just boom, manifest. Because this person, group 3, unlike any other group, this person will show up in many different ways depending on the steps that you take. So Spirit's literally saying like, this person will show up in your life regardless of what path you take, but releasing control over the outcome, over when it will happen, or over who this person is the key here. Trust with that blind faith that the Fool has, taking that leap of faith, trust that it's going to happen in your favor, better than you can imagine, and this person will fulfill all of your dreams because that's what's coming through. All right, group 3, so that's where I'm going to leave it. I want to say thank you so much for joining me today and sharing your beautiful energy. I really hope to see you in the next video, and I hope you stay well.